Hey everyone, it's your friend Therusters and welcome back to another video where today I was thinking recently and I thought why not do a bit of a tutorial or a look over of what I use to edit all my videos thus far. So I think this might be a good video. So sorry about that, I had to do something. Now, first of all, what you see here, yeah, you see the European camera. This is what I use for whenever I record through my laptop. Basically, it's called OBS, as you can probably see on the. You probably can't see it actually, let me show you because you see when it's okay. So first thing I want to go over actually is where display capture here is what I use from this camera right here. Is what is recording me right now. And I only ever use it when I'm recording from here because I can't record I tried once to make it where my camera's inputting into here so I can record the face and that at the same time, but I couldn't. So move this, I can move this over to here, as you can see, to the other corner, as you probably noticed. I think it was over in a couple of different spots, depending, I think I might have done that corner the left corner when I did actually I did this corner when I did Treasure Island. Anyway, so now you can see that it says OBS right about there. So I can move it to wherever I want, just around here or to a corner. So basically, and then this thing back here, as you can see, is the display capture. Actually, is what records. You see that option right there is what I use to record, the games and my video when I reacted to my videos and whatnot. So basically, I can do this if I want to switch off. Well, I moved the display capture where it's over the video camera instead of the video camera being over the display capture. So like that, as you saw right there. So that I did. Now, I probably wouldn't want to do that usually. It's basically just a tutorial part of it. And there's other things you could do, game cap. Actually, don't use game capture. I have no idea how it works. So you could use let's see here real quick. There is another option you could use, window capture, but I don't recommend it because it basically shrinks it to a certain size, and I'd rather, if I were you, use display capture, if anything. And you can see when it's recording it, you got the recording symbol right here, glowing red. Now, okay, so basically, another thing that of how when I'm done recording videos, which I should do with this afterwards, but basically, what I do is okay. So I recorded myself a bit talking 2 seconds ago because I wanted to. It shows that file right about now. Anyway, so I'm going to drag the video of me goofing around and send it over to my pictures. Oh, yeah, that's right. So anyway, so from videos to pictures, and it should work. It should transfer it over. So now I don't use this edit because I know how to edit anything really. Although there's an edit button, but it's not the best editor probably. I did this once, went through one of my Finds Candies videos. That was before I knew how to transfer it, but basically, what I have to do is I go over here to my photos, which is a really big help for the majority of my videos. It's where I transfer all my videos to for editing. So as you can see here, some of my videos that I've made before, and some of the videos waiting to be, and below are some videos that I have not yet edited. There is a new editor called Clipchamp, but I don't know if I'm going to be using it yet, because I don't know how that works. It just came out after I came back from an event recently, so I have no idea how that works. But anyways, so here's one thing I want to show y'all is oh, I do want to go over one other thing about the OBS system, is that you could use sub keys for shortcuts. For my shortcut to record button, which helps me with video games, is the R button, so it can start recordings and it can end them. Anyway, so and there is a and speaking of that, there is one game that I've been thinking of doing recently, which is the remastered version of Finance and Candies, because you'll all know probably most of y'all know Finance and Candies that I did back last year. But I think it might be time to return that series once again after the failure, after Treasure Island became too difficult for me, to be honest, and I lost interest in Treasure Island. And Finance and Candies is my favorite FNAF fan game of all time of that series. Anyway, so now what I use for photos. Now this is only on Microsoft Windows, so as you can probably tell from the side over there. Yeah, so now it's been newly rearranged apparently, and so here's one thing you could import. Like, I have a connected device to it right now that I recently recorded some footage of Revenge of the Sith from. So basically, if the SD card is in this Kingston device that I have, which I'll show you once it's done importing. So I click import, and it should take a moment or two to import into the laptop. Okay guys, looks like it's done. And so once the import is complete, you can press OK. It should also make a dinging noise as it finishes. So basically, here are all three of the videos that I've uploaded into here. So now to the main attraction, how I add them. So let's use this random clip of me babbling about, because I did right before I started this. So I use new video project. Don't use automatic video unless you're perfectly fine with it. I never press that button, never. So usually when I get to this part, I usually name my videos like the name of levels or something, but not this one, because we're just gonna skip that. Well, this is not a real video that I'm doing. This is just me doing an example. So basically, I watch through all the way through the footage usually. Yeah, okay, so let's go over the things. First of all, is when I celebrate certain days, I would usually add a title card. Here in duration, you can make it however long you want. I usually keep it around 3 seconds because that seems long enough. There's also a trash can if you want to remove something. Oh, wait, before I go over to the trim segment thing, one thing I would like to mention is to safely remove hardware. You go to right around there and click eject, so that way it can safely do it without That was loud. So there we go. So basically, this is the Kingston device I usually use to upload things, And right here is the SD card that I usually use for that usually goes to my camera. So the two of the most useful things. Oh, and if you're asking me to show you the camera, I could actually do that. So right here is the camera I use. Which, I don't know what type of camera this is, to be honest. I don't keep a track. But this is a useful camera. It helped me ever since pretty much day one. Through difficulties and hardships. It could do this, which I hardly do. But it's a cool, neat feature. I usually keep it open in case of to check camera angles correctly. Now, turn on. I simply throw that switch to right there. Click that, and the recording starts. Right here, you can check the other recordings that are on the whatever the memory card or whatever it is. Right here's the camera focus thing, which you can zoom in, zoom out, which I do a lot. I change sometimes. Don't use automatic focus. Like, I did that in my first 4 videos, and it was a nightmare. That's all I'm gonna say. If you see my first 4 videos, y'all would understand. Now, give me 1 second. Naturally, I would show you my battery that goes into the camera, but it's being charged up after, because like I said, I finished recording a couple of videos a few moments ago. So now what I do, so my trim thing, basically what I can do this, and I can make a video shorter by doing this, which is easy. I can click cancel if I want. And one thing I do is I can split the recording in half, so that helps when trimming out segments of profanity or segments that I don't really think are needed for the recording with the video, which I happen to do a lot recently. I can add text in for whenever I make goofy mistakes or anything. I never used the speed before, actually. I do want to see what that does, actually. Whoa. I actually want to see what happens here. Okay, so I just listened to a part of that and never do that again. Let's set back to normal. Yo le hey ho ya le ho ya le hey. Is it back to normal? Yep. Anyway, so I could do rotate. I can remove. Okay. Oh, I can rotate the image. I never actually knew I could do that. Whoa. How do I rotate that? Oh wait. Oh wait. Here's another thing I can do. Is undo. If I do something, like if I do a mistake, and I can also redo it if I want to. I can apparently add background music and custom music. So I didn't know I could add 3D effects to this because I never done that before. Next thing I want, okay, so the final thing is making the file. So basically, you have to. I usually go for high definition because that always works for me. So basically, when you finish making the video, you can export it, clicking the export button, and then, woo! You're off to a whole new world. So, naturally, I press that, and eventually, I'll create a new file. You can also work with the tile too. So, once I do that, basically, I go onto Firefox. Yep, and I go to YouTube Studio. It's better to do it on a laptop than trying to do it on your phone. Okay, so I'm on YouTube Studio. It's taking a little bit longer. Also, guys, do you think I should do a live stream one day? So basically, I have the content that I have on my YouTube channel. Second. So from here, I have the power to, I can remove any video I want from the channel, or I'm gonna create whatever I can from here. So I can create playlists here. I can check how many of you actually have watched it, and I always, actually, I'm gonna check that right now. So basically, I always keep comments held for review, so that way I can read them here and to watch out in case of profanity. Let's see any today. Looks like I'm caught up. So basically, whenever I see them, I always respond. And the evidence I can show you right here is basically like let's talk about Star Wars is a great example for this. Great comments, by the way, if you're watching this. So basically as I said before, Revenge of the Sith is my favorite Star Wars movie. Basically I would usually try to respond to comments when I can. And make sure they're seen by others, of course. Anyways, so basically let's talk about Star Wars if you're hearing this. Great videos. I've seen a couple of your videos. The one where you had the movies and TV show ideas, those were really great. Although I do see your but the Clone Wars is a great show. Like, I remember watching it, like entire season 5, like the original airings from way back then. It was amazing. So, anyway, so the content, if this thing will load. Anyway, so basically when I want to upload a video onto the YouTube channel, I would basically press the create button. I would upload a video, and it would start uploading. Takes a little bit depending on how long the video is. Also, you cannot leave the website while it's uploading, or else it'll stop. Don't try to reboot your computer when you do it. You have to restart it then. And basically, and don't really try to do 2 at a time. Anyways, so basically, from here I could schedule videos once they're done. So, I think that's basically it with the tour of the equipment. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please do it again and again. And subscribe to me and to Let's Talk About Star Wars. I'll see you guys in the next video. Rust on!